Welcome back to the channel, everyone, and today we'll be reacting to another Let's Game It Out video. This one is another Satisfactory one. It's called I Built a Railway System Literally Through the Mountain and Into Hell. The only thing that makes sense for this one is he took advantage of the fact that for a while you could clip through the ground with the railway system and kind of create like a subway effectively. It was weird though because you could see through the ground, so that it's not like there was just like... It was great for a lot of things, but I didn't know you could build underneath it, like far. Like I knew you could build a little bit underneath it, like clip through walls and things. But apparently, from this, looks like you can build straight into the abyss, and there must be a kill wall at some point. But I guess we'll find out.
Let's game it out. It's that time again, Satisfactory, let's do this. We've built a lot of crazy things in this game, starting with this little zigzaggy guy, which turned into this zigzaggy guy, which turned into seeing if we could make a spiral, which you can, and all it cost you is your frame rate. Then we took that tornado and flattened it onto the ground and made this weave thing.
So all these videos are all before pipes.
It takes 3 hours for these materials to get through
also
here.
Before their major improvements on frame rate.
After that, we returned to the tornado, built some factories inside it, and we gave it a little cone hat thing. Now it looks like that diamond thing from No Man's Sky. I was also trying to make like a truck ball pit thing that we could ramp over with our sweet vehicle, but
that didn't look too bad, but once he apparently put like 1,000 of them in, by the way, the amount of materials required to make 1,000 tractors is ridiculous.
Instead, it turns out we made sentient life. These trucks are alive now, and they made my frame rate even worse. Pretty much everywhere in our base now is just a total spectacle. So let's take a look, see what's new. This is our hub. This is where all the magic happens. This is where we get new objectives and unlock new stuff. All of our previous tiers, we've already unlocked everything, but something that's new is a monorail train technology.
When did they add this update? It was obviously before pipes, but I thought pipes were update 3. So, but I swear I thought the train was like update 4 or 5. Oh no, that was drones. Drones were like update 5, weren't they? All my updates are kind of run together.
Unlock this milestone, we need to fulfill this cost down here. My favorite part is once you give it all the materials, this big button comes out, and that's when you launch these things into the sky. Enjoy your materials wherever you're going. Okay, let's see what new kinds of stuff we can build here. So we got a choo-choo train, we got a choo-choo car, choo-choo station, whatever the hell this is, this sadness, and the railway, which I'm hoping I can abuse. Here's another piece of the fun, by the way. This here is the space elevator. Previously, we give this thing a sacrifice to unlock new tiers, but we've unlocked them all. Until now, all we have to do is give it all these materials, and it's like, we'll give you tier 7 and 8.
Yeah, that stuff is so much harder now since you all have to have custom stuff for each tier now.
8. You know what? All the materials I need to unlock stuff aren't even close to this thing. So let's just dismantle this thing and take it with us. If you go right over this ridge, you can see over there, that machine right there is what's making our computers. And right over there is the big machine that makes the heavy modular frames. Considering that's all the things the space elevator needs, we're gonna build it right on over here. Geez, space elevator, why are you so big? Okay, there we go, perfect. Slam that bad boy down. Watch as it slowly gets rebuilt. I'm actually glad we all get to watch this again. Looks like a bunch of robot legs just doing a thing, and then before you know it, oh, this is so weird. And then the toes grip on, and oh, I forgot all about this part. Once space elevator is satisfied.
I can't remember if they actually changed that or not, but I like how you blurred it. That's funny.
Satisfied with the materials, it tells us to lock them down into the thingamabob, which we're doing now. They're just compressed into one big space cube, and then we space send it onto the space elevator. Now let's dismantle the space elevator before it has a chance to send the materials. It looks like they're still trying to send them into space. Okay,
I
let's
never
check
even
out
thought
the
about
hub,
doing
see if
that.
the tier
That's pretty
unlocked
funny.
anyway. Hey, there it is. Take that, Space Corporation. Nuclear power.
So this is when
let's see what we got. A nuclear power plant, nuclear space batteries, control rods, nuclear phone booth, and then this white square, which if you use your imagination, you can see a hazmat suit in there. Filters, and then new thingamajigs for my scanner. And then we've got Bayer process. Ooh, miner Mark 3, conveyor belt Mark 5, a la carte aluminum sheets. That thing I had trouble putting on my processor. My cup runneth over. There's so many things that's even going off the page here. Okay, so that's great and all, but we'll come back for that. Right now it's train time. Okay, so here we are out in the middle of nowhere, where everything is simply untouched by civilization.
You know what's funny is this might have been before experimental branches were launched. I'm not entirely sure, but he should have been able to play earlier if he was playing on experimental by like 2 months. But it's hard to say in the very beginning because I didn't really start playing until pipes were really a thing. I bought the game like 2 weeks before the water update.
May also remember it as the place I went to try to get oil and then just drove off of a cliff. This is the way to the coal. You tell me where the coal is, oh, that's not
I like
good.
how I just
You think
added
the vehicle's gonna be okay?
the word coal in there after you said oil.
In
That's
heaven.
a nice little touch. Could just skip
Oh,
that. Most people
no.
would
I
miss
think the
it.
first thing we need to make is a train station. We're gonna put the train station right, I guess, like this. Ah, yes, old Scove. Can I change that? Oh, thank God, I can name my train station. Don't get on this.
He's gonna realize this is when they had really messed up train signs, and you can make them like super long. Like you could write paragraphs out.
Train if you value your life. No, seriously, this guy is a huge psycho. Typed in a couple of things. Let's see if it fits on the. Wow.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
And you could effectively make it go out for almost eternity for a while. And what's funny is if you left it the way it was before the update, and the update didn't completely shatter it, it would save that forever.
I wasn't expecting this. I'm not going to give you the whole story. I'm just going to get to the relevant part that you should know about. One day, I ate an entire 3.5-pound bag of Sour Patch Kids. That's really the only part of that story you need. Please don't take this out of the game. This is not a bug. This is perfection. So here's what I think we're going to do with our train station. You see that paradise back there? I'm on our train to go there. Can I just like build railway?
Just never dismantle
so it can do subtle curves, and it can do fun little straightaways like that. And if I time it, I can also shove it through the ground. Perfect. Okay, so it can do stuff. So it just can't turn too drastically. You know, like.
So I'm aware you could shove it through like mountains and things, but I didn't. Maybe that's what he means. Maybe because there's a lot of big mountainy cliffs in areas. Maybe he's talking about maybe shoving it through the bigger mountains on the way to like the sand dune area.
Like real trains, I guess. Well, now that we've laid a minimal amount of track, I want to put down a choo-choo train, see what happens. Yep, there it is. Can I just like hop on board? Wow, I sure can. And now I'm driving it. Yeehaw! Oh wow, this thing can really get going. Do you see
and
this?
You can just
wait, what's gonna happen?
Go
now?
straight through.
What happens when it gets to the end? Oh, really?
It just
stops like that? So wait, what happens if in this part where I'm one with the ground and then I just get out? Oh, I guess I'm just in the rock face.
Okay, see, I didn't know you could do that. I had no idea you could clip yourself through the rock like that and then get out of the train. Okay. That's interesting. Now they did add the ability to, you can smash other trains into each other.
If I remove track that it's on at the time. Oh.
Yeah.
It just decides, well, we're stuck here then. Okay, new objective. Looks like these things can just clip through walls to get the rail close enough. All right, how can we use this to our advantage? Because it seems like trains don't give a crap about physics. Okay, now we're getting somewhere. Oh, God. Okay. No way. Is this something I can put it on? Okay, well, as I've been building this thing, I have hit what I believe to be the bottom of the level. Can I put track, like, below where you're supposed to? Oh, my God, I think you totally can. So in building this, I realized that you can just use these foundations to keep going lower and lower here. These trains are afraid
I didn't know you could build underneath the world. I mean, from a manufacturing standpoint, that'd actually be pretty interesting because you could put all your like horrible all the basics. Build an entire factory underground that does one thing: make screws. That's it. And then you just have it come up through the ground with lifters. That's it. That's all you need. The entire world at the bottom should be just making screws the whole time. That's it.
Nothing, as it turns out.
Okay, so there is a
My
kill
frail
wall.
human body can't cross this threshold without hurting myself.
Will it kill you
Well,
if
that's a
you're
very
in the
dignified
train?
way to die. Now the question becomes, what about if we use a train? Oh, hell yes.
Okay.
While we're in the train, we're basically gods. Okay, we're gonna have to work on some ways to keep our health up. And I have just the thing. I don't know when this showed up. We can research a medical inhaler. Okay, here you go. See you in hell. Let's see, I bet we can build it over here. There it is. What do we need to make it? Mycelia, alien organs. I see.
Technically, with the new update, I believe he can make himself invincible. I don't know if that affects, though, like a kill wall.
The one thing I don't have a bunch of. You know what I do have, though? Let's go find some wildlife to maim. I bet there's some critters in here. Good thing I brought an old friend of mine. Nice throw. Good football throw. Let's try it again. Do it with a little more feeling. Hit. There we go. Oh, I see. One's not enough, huh? Okay, Rox, maybe this is more to your liking. Let's see if you like this a little bit. Hit. Oh, wow.
Nice.
Wow, that just goes for a while, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Huh. Was there nothing in here? The hell is this thing? Oh, this is a huge disappointment. A work in progress sphere that doesn't do anything. Here, you can keep
Soon,
it.
1.0 is almost out.
You got any guts in there? Great. 1 alien organ. Okay, 26 should be enough. All right, let's just make this into... I don't know what I do with
like
my
an hour to find
mycelia.
all
The best
those.
way to get mycelia, and by best I mean the only way I know how, so there's probably better ways, is to follow the oil brick road here, which takes us deeper into this mysterious jungle. And then at some point, it's just all over the ground. Gimme.
Yeah, there's
I need
also
to
a bunch of
grind you
caves
up
right
and
near the
inhale
entrance
you.
where he
While
was.
we're out here, let's show nature who's
But
boss.
this works too.
Yeah. Okay, now I got some mycelia. So let's do this. Now I'm one of the cool kids running around with my 8 inhalers. I like how you can see all the times I've died down here because my little coffins are here. Okay, so my goal here, keep going down as far as we can. So I've been slowly trying to build down and down and down, and also using these platforms to get me closer and closer so I can keep building. But I gotta get a little further down, and this is where things get dicey. Right around here is the threshold where I start to take little bits of damage. It's time to use my inhaler. Oh, this thing's bigger than my head. Yeah, this is the way to play, right? Like, this is what they intended, where you just sit here taking damage forever.
Yeah,
okay, so we've sort of hit a problem here. Obviously, things are already looking bad now that I'm here doing construction in the underworld. You know what, the hell with it, I'll just show you. There is a finite point when if you just keep walking, you just die.
Yeah, okay, so there is an absolute
This is that
kill wall.
threshold right here, where if a human being goes beyond this, that's when your heart just stops. Something really funny to me about this inhaler, I don't know why. Maybe it's because I have one, but it's like, oh no, certain death. I'm glad my little casket is just right there on the cusp. Let's see if we can get out and get it. Luckily, I've got some trusty inhalers. Hopefully, that'll be enough. Oh god, there's no way for me to get to my stuff. Well, if this takes you straight to hell, I can't think of a better place to put a train station than here. Ta-da, now we have a train stop as close to hell as we can get. Old Stenstorp. Well, I guess you're gonna have to do since I actually can't change this. Well,
Right,
that was
'cause
surreal as hell.
can't
Let's
get
do
out.
a quick tour of the finished product here. I was gonna go to that island, but that's before I realized the rails don't really care about solid rock or land or anything like that. Do you remember the
Okay. If the main if Coffee Stain Studios ever get a hold of this game file, I really I want to see like well, it can't be Jason anymore, but I want to see dang it, what's his name? Starts with an S. Snoot. I want to see Snoot just run around his world and be like, what the heck, and then try different things.
Indiana Jones ride at Disneyland. You remember where it went right into the rock face? Well, that's
Yeah,
what's
that
happening
one.
here. And then we just keep going down past where the terrain is. You can see the grass from the underside. And then we just keep on going. Take that, planet Earth. And what the hell? Let's put the space elevator down
Yeah,
here.
perfect.
Why not? Isn't that a thing of beauty? Now it's doing that thing that I find really weird and uncomfortable to look at. Oh god, here it comes. Right through the rock and everything. Well, that's super.
I wonder
Let's
if
go
you
see
see
what
it
it looks
from
like
up
from
top.
the outside.
Okay.
Well,
That's
there
still pretty
it is.
tall.
Look at this beautiful intersection of so many things. We got the space elevator popping out through the ground, and it cuts right into my text that I wrote, where I'm writing that my teeth are forever sensitive from eating too
Space
many Sour
elevator's
Patch
tall as
Kids,
heck,
and
though.
that's true. And now I can just go right up and touch the space elevator. Or not. Maybe after all that train stuff, I'm just not corporeal anymore. All right, anyway, that was a barrel of laughs. Now that we're back up
Or
here
maybe
with
they
Mother
should put
Gaia,
it
let's
on
go
the
play
space
around with some
elevator.
nuclear energy. First things first is we need to go find us
Oh,
some
God.
uranium. Because
This is
of course
also
we
before
do.
they
Oh, fiddlesticks. Is there no uranium around here?
If he installs the power system, based off of how he's playing, as soon as pipes are, it's going to just cause absolute mayhem across this world. Because I bet you, and I'm pretty sure I can guess what's going to happen, is he's going to do a weird zigzag pattern of all the uranium and byproducts through his entire conveyor belt system to make it so dangerous for him to be anywhere near it.
Oh, there we go. 1,500 meters, that's not so bad. That's like, what, 2 basketball courts? Huh, I feel like we might be getting close. That green stuff looks exciting.
your
So
hazmat suit
exciting,
on?
I need
It's
to
gonna
use
kill
my
him.
inhaler. Let's see, what is this? Oh yeah, some uranium. Oh yeah, I'm getting radiation poisoning. Well, I'm not gonna let a little radiation stop me from... Oh, it's
Yeah, that's going to kill him even while you're just holding it.
little much. When does it go down? Am I just like this forever now? I mean, I got a lot of these inhalers, but not quite this many of these inhalers. This is exactly what I expected out of today. I'm fleeing from the wilderness to get back indoors while I use my inhaler over and over while running. I don't think I'm gonna make it. Oh god, there's the cocoon. It's so beautiful. Blah. Oh, you know what it is? Oh, it's because I picked up some uranium. Okay, well, I'm just gonna leave you just right here on the ground while I try to figure out what to do with you. I guess we need that
Hazmat suit.
hazmat suit right. That stuff is serious. So let's see. All we need is rubber and plastic and all-clad aluminum sheet, like my pots and pans. Oh, it comes from aluminum ingots. Oh, it's aluminum foil. Why don't we just call it that? For starters, we need to make some aluminum ingots, which is bauxite and silica. All I want is to wastefully make nuclear byproducts. Why is that so hard? So let's scan for some bauxite. Bauxite? Bohite? Could it be bohite? A mere 1,400 miles away. I'm sorry, meters. But let's go with miles. Let's go get us that bohite. Well, this certainly is taking us to an interesting place. But we found it. Okay, we know the drill, literally. And as always, just run our conveyor belts back forever with just no regard for the landscape. And that's how you get bohite. I reset up our quartz here to go into this machine and make silica. And it makes this beautiful ballet of minerals and twisty turnies and conveyor belts and stuff. The moral of the story is I have a lot of silica already. And this is how excited it makes me. We got our silica here. We got our bohite right over there. Let's smack down a foundry here. One size for the bohite, the other size for the silica. Just get in there. Can I just like put this? Yeah, just right on top of it. Yeah, that's perfect. There you go. Collect all of my aluminum thingies. Cool, we got this container that's using this crash pod as a leg. People probably died in that thing, no big deal. Next step is going to be aluminum sheets, which takes aluminum ingots and copper ingots. So let's do the fun part and go find...
There's no bodies in this game. Either you're all clones or something like that, or like robots or something. That could be that. Probably clones because you're using an inhaler. But it kind of plays like what happened in Subnautica, where there's no real bodies anywhere.
Find some travesty of a copper thing I've got going on here. At this point, I've just got garbage going everywhere, so we just need to look at one of these copper machines and kind of tell it to do something else. I'm just gonna jam a splitter right. Yeah, that looks good. And let's use one of these silly vertical ones. Aim it way high in the sky. There we go. Perfect. Cool, yeah, this seems necessary, right? All right, this is too much work. Come down from there. God, this looks so goofy. Perfect. Here comes our copper. Let's further desecrate this crash site and just have everything trampled by copper ingots now, where we will do some sweet assembling. And we'll put the storage unit. There's no way this will work. Oh my god, it worked.
I've done that before.
I can't believe the game let me build a storage unit up there. Anyway, yeah, that's where the sheet metal goes in my secret little tree fort. Surely that's going to be okay on these tree roots, right? It's time to make our hazmat suit. And what a thing of beauty this will be. All we need to do is hit this thing 30 times and now we have a brand new hazmat suit. Forgot about these things. Filters. Quick wire. What the hell is quick wire? Caterium. Oh god.
Yeah, these filters are much harder to make.
My hazmat suit. I found some Caterium ore along the way somewhere. I put it in this thing, did a little researching, made something pop up over here in tier 3, which is the Caterium technology thing. We know the drill. We just got to give it all these materials, and it's going to give us access to all these things like
so much stuff. Ooh, the Blade Runners.
Blade Runners.
Those are
sprint
useful.
Faster and jump higher. Magic legs. Finally. Okay,
yeah,
here you go.
You need those,
Send
Josh.
You
died
cool,
too much.
Now we can make quick wire, and we need Caterium ingots for that, which we can scan for. All the ore colors of the rainbow. Well, bless this mess. There's some close by, only 600 meters away. Oh my goodness, is it going to be right next to the space elevator? Could we be so lucky, flying bat ray thing? Oh my god, is that it right there? Oh no, this is just crappy old copper. The good stuff must be up here somewhere. There it is. Boulders, eh? Good thing I'm packing. Never leave home without the things that do that. I feel like we've done this before, where we put the thing down. I'm just gonna spice it up, even though I know it's not gonna do anything. Just to make life hard on myself, I'm gonna build my Caterium stuff over here with the space elevator. Can I put this literally in the thing? Okay, perfect. And can I put the constructor directly on top of it? Okay, perfect. And then I'll put the storage container holding the quick wire up on this hill here so we can take a look at the sunset, because I definitely won't regret this when I need to keep going back and getting more quick wire, and it's all the way over here. Okay, so we're gonna make some regular filters. Gonna take those, gonna mix it with our quick wire and some rubber. We're gonna do 5 because I don't want to deal with this ever again. Okay, I'm totally wearing it. I don't know why I was expecting more. I was expecting everything to sound like I was in like a space suit. Why can't I wear my jetpack too? I'd rather have radiation poisoning. I also researched the actual quick wire, which unlocked Caterium electronics, which be still my heart.
It was super annoying.
Some
you only have
one we're gonna need, like this here AI limiter, as well as a supercomputer and this high-speed connector that I'm gonna call high-speed internet. The reason we're gonna make all this stuff is if you look over at the nuclear power plant, we need supercomputers to do it, as well as more high-speed connectors, because it can't just be one thing. To put together the supercomputer, we need computers, the AI limiter, the high-speed connector, and plastic. So let's head back over here where we built all this weird quick wire stuff. Let's get our whole assembly system started. First, we're going to set up something for the AI limiter, which is going to need circuit boards as well as quick wire. We can do that with a simple assembler. Over here, we got plastic, we got circuit boards, and we got wire. All of these things are coming from way over there where the cocoon is. So I really could split them off there, but why do that? Let's give them as long a travel time as possible. So now to continue making the AI limiters and this guy, we're going to send a bunch of the circuit boards over to this here construction.
I'm pretty sure this is just, he probably deals with this on a daily basis, and this is just normal logistics, how it works in our world. We could make something very useful for our local area, but no, we ship it off to a different country via a shipping line because it's somehow cheaper. And then ship
Just
it
spit
back.
it out into that savanna over there. I don't care. Now that we've done that, let's make the high-speed connectors, which are quick wire, cable, and plastic. To do that, we're going to use a manufacturer, which will just keep creeping further and further into nature with these things.
Yep.
In goes the quick wire, and the plastic,
Destroy all the
and the
rainforests.
cabling. And finally, we put down another manufacturer, which is where we're going to build our supercomputer. And now I'm going to send them out on a Mark I conveyor belt. Goes nice and slow. You can really enjoy the merchandise as it comes off the assembly line onto the show floor. So exciting. Okay, at long last, it's time to drop down our nuclear power plant. We should put the power plant somewhere kind of exciting, kind of nice. You know, somewhere overlooking several waterfalls. How far off the edge can I do this? Perfect.
Pretty
Yep,
far.
there it is. Just hanging out in the water. What do you think, big guy?
Technically, that's the best
Do you,
place
do
for
you
it.
like
'cause
things
you can
touching
cool
your
it down.
face? Huh, guess not. So I was going to try and get to all the nuclear stuff today, but I think there's
Probably
still a whole
didn't
lot
actually
left
kill
to
that
do,
guy.
so we're going to save that for next time. I have some more ideas for what we're going to do with the train, too, so come back. We'll see how this goes. And also, don't forget, don't eat a 3.5-pound bag of Sour Patch Kids if you want to keep your teeth not sensitive. You're welcome, and I'll see you for the next one.
Oh, geez. Oh, man. Okay, whoever told me to watch this series, you're a genius. That was fantastic. I love watching Let's Game It Out and all their crazy videos. And I will get to the Raft series at some point, but I want to finish the Satisfactory stuff because it's getting to the updates that I actually know a lot more about. But yeah, that was great. Go subscribe to Let's Game It Out. Watch all their stuff there. Have a good day, everyone.